All right, we're going to be covering Edge Trade 4 in this video. Edge Trade 1 through 4 are actually all on the same day. Very slow day, no news. I'm kicking shit here. All right. So let's go ahead and go through this real quick. So we know for sure that there is no news. As far as everything else, I couldn't tell you. Anyways, here's where we're going to cover on this chart. Right here. This breakout point. Because if you look at the chart, we covered this here on Edge Trade 1, Edge Trade 2 here, Edge Trade 3, and this was like nothing, but that would have been a trading point I would normally take if I didn't know the future, which, you know, you never know the future. But anyways, Edge Trade 3 will be right here. And what time was this high at? 11:31. But the market's straight flatlined pretty much all day, so we're going to be looking at this area, which the high came in at 11:04. So let's go to 11 o'clock on the dot. All right, here we go. 11 o'clock on the dot. And we have been stuck here. Adjusting the mic. Hold on. There we go. So really, price has been stuck here. So what can we take from this? We got 6,000 on the ask here. This held on the last fade. In fact, the last trade was at 10:49, so we're at 11. Maybe 11 minutes in the future here from the last trade. So we're coming back at this point. It's going to break. So what tells us this will break? So we're going to kind of watch it. We're at 11. And 11:01. We're going to break it back to the 24 even on the 10. On the ZN, I should say. And we just blew through that, right? What happened there? How did we blow through that? And look at how much just pulled on 24 even. Last time it held. This time it just pulled. So we're at 26.46. 26.46. Gonna rewind. 26.26. 6,000 right there, right? And it should be busting through in the next 6 seconds. So we should see about 3,000 hit the ask on the 10-year. Let's see if anything else pushes up. And I'm just going to go frame by frame here, pause and go. Boom. Everything went up. We're at the TN, 10, and the 5. I'm not sure if the looks like the Ultra Bond in the 30 didn't. So we're at 45, 26.45. So again, that looks like they do. So we're at 30 here, 23, 24. Yeah, everything went up in unison. Everything, every product. And about 3,000 traded there. We had no cancels or pulls on the 10-year. Look at the ZB has ticked up. It's near its high now. And we had all that shit pull. So, and this is going to be a breakout. So if we look here, we're about here, right? We're at 1101, so it's going to be a breakout. So I'm writing breakout trade 6,000 on the ass, pulled half its size. All markets ticked up at once. So, let's see here. The next zone is the 25 even on the 10-year. You got that big ass almost 6,000 up there. Oh, TN is taking it up. TN is up at its high. Let's see if anything will touch 207. And so far, the bid and ask are even on the 10-year. Ultra bonds, obviously, to the down biased. It's a little skewed here. You have quite a bit whacking. Remember, we were at like 800 here on the 24 even. Let's see what happens here. Come in at 1102. It's going to go up to the next price. And the TN, again, the TN is fighting at that one price level there. But 348 is pretty huge. Let's see what happens there. TN dropped in. So we're just kind of watching here. Would we take this trade? You know, what would take us want to fade? Because usually I would want to fade. So I think everything ticking up at once, which didn't happen last time, kind of like may tell us something. Well, just had a bunch of movement there. I wasn't paying attention. We're at 29 even on the time. All right, let's watch that. What just happened? Oh, shit. So about a few seconds here. We'll see. $10. I want to see what happens here. It looks like we had massive amounts of movement. 3 seconds. Yeah, they just took that. Everything went up, it looks like. So everything just went up at once. CB looks like it went up. Hold on, let's rewind it a little bit. We're at 28.58. They completely sweep that 2,000 right there. Look how much just hit back into 24. But you're like, if you look at the TN, it's 241 to 66. But it wasn't really an aggressive tick back. Where were we going on this? Oh, crap. Again, I didn't have the right thing up. I apologize. Okay, if you look at the TN, it's at 236. 300. 5 years, bid heavy. The ZB's bid heavy. Everything's bid heavy except for the 10. So we're at 11:04. 25. We're gonna hit 25 where that big ass ask is, right? So that was almost like a magnet, and that was up there. We knew it was up there, and then it goes down from there. Boom, there it goes. It went up to it. It didn't pull away either. So 11:05. It's going to hit up there again. So I think they're going to sweep that 700 at the 24.5. That 600 should get swept. Yeah, it seemed like pretty aggressive, and that was it, right? No. They're going to take it again. Nothing is pulling on that. So let's go ahead and write some things down. Yeah. 5,900. Oops. I think that's it. 5 years gone down twice. So, and everything's evening out on the 10-year. That was it. Okay. That was our play. That was our fade entry right there. So, if we look at this, where did it go up to here? We'll go back to 1103. And I keep fucking forgetting to do this. Okay, 1103. And what time does it all go up at? We're at 1104. It's about to all sweep everybody. It's going to sweep this up. This 2000. And that 5,000 holds strong, and I think only 110 hit there before it. That's it. So we have one tick back. Two tick backs. Three tick backs. So we have three tick backs so far. That didn't count. Six or four tick backs. I'll wind this 3140. About six tick backs on that. I think that's it. Shit, I can't remember. Ask was firm. Actually, I need to check out the TN real quick. So let's watch the TN. It's 200 to 67, right? And then we're up here 254, 256 to 63. And then it drops back in. And you got that 417 right there. And that was it. That was it. Okay. So now I want to know where. Okay, so let's go back here and fill in some information. Roughly 5,900 stayed firm. Now we want to go back a little bit. When it goes back up there. I want to see what this bid pumps up to, about 500. 600 maybe. So about 600. Oh yeah, I didn't show you. Okay, so the bid versus ask on this particular, the 5,900. Now you're seeing something, a pattern here. If you look at all these for today, 1,000 versus 5,000, 800 versus 55, 600 versus 59, and you have a lot of reversal there. So, the lean size would be average, so that's the size above it. Stayed firm. Taps. 110 cars. Tap. I actually want to word it like the other one. Come on. God, I type like shit. There we go. And actually, all this shit needs to be a fucking white. So let's see if there's anything else. There is definitely velocity slow, low until high is hit. And that's key here because I want to show you something. Let's go way back. So at 24.5, how many contracts do we have at 24.5? Hold on. 24.5. We need to go to 10.59. We are at 10.59. So at 24.5 after the fact, so there's jack shit on 24.5, right? We'll go to 11.07. And I believe, fast forward a little more. Yeah. So 10,000 till high is hit. 10,000 984. Oops. Cars rapidly trade at rapidly. I put rapidly. That's not how you spell rapid. They trade one tick below high. Fuck, I can't spell. Chop? Not really, no. So no chop on that. Oops. Come on, fix. Get fixed. We'll grab the time in just a second. So the high is played at from 04 to 05, 2 minutes. And then right below it, because we do eventually drop in relatively quickly. So, yeah. But we do break. So. So, hold on real quick. Let's see how high this broke, because I want to know. I need to add notes here. 11:06. What time did this happen at? We need to go to 11:02. We can go way back, because we go to 25, right? Yeah, so we break out by 2. Ticked up at once. Breakout trade, 6,000 on as pulled, half its size. Ticked up at once. Eventually break high by 2 ticks. Then fade. And drop. Large ask of 5546. Now, if I show you this real quick, there's a up here this so this 5981 pulls, half of it pulls, and then it breaks 2 ticks, and then it goes up to this large ask, and then that holds, and then it falls back in. So I'm just breakout trade 6,000 on as pulled half its size. All markets ticked up at once, eventually break high by 2 ticks, then drop. Large ask of 5546 at that 2 tick high was visible for how long was that there for? At 25 even. Jesus. Let's kind of trying to take a look here. Hopefully my computer doesn't crash down. Shit, that's been up there. How long is that up there for? It's been up there for a while. Well over an hour. Or more. So I just added that it was visible at 25. If you look at 25, that's been sitting there for well over an hour. So that's interesting, right? I wouldn't say now we're going to answer these questions. Was there cancels? No. None. No. Just quite a bit of absorption. So I'll actually add. I'm going to add a column here for absorption. Yes. And how many contracts was it? Yes. 10984 cars. Cars means contracts. Because that price was fucking aggressively trading. Our steps are built. Top edge. Not really. I'm going to copy this cell. Oops. Yes. Control C, Control V. Did break by 2 ticks. So, I'm going to just put that in there. What else do I need to know? Spreading. We'll double check. Playtime. 2 minutes. Time of day. 11:04. So this happened at 11:04. Spreading, I don't think so. Definitely no ES correlation on that. We need to know the steps and the all this other bullshit. So, what time? 11:04. Let's go there. Just doing some fast forwarding here. Definitely no spreading though. So I'm gonna actually type no. You don't need to see that. Any steps built? No. No steps are built. I'm checking that 24 even level right there. I want to see what's going on there. Because obviously 8,000, let's go back. 8,000 have traded total right there. 1104. Let's go back some more. Let's watch that profile. It says 2297 at 24 even 10-year. I want to see how much gets traded there. And we break in 2 minutes. So it does trade there for a little while. I'm going to break in a minute. 8,000. So you got 8,700 there. Let's see if anything trades back once it gets to 2505. So for the next 2 minutes, we're going to watch the 10 here. That ask is holding firm. So we got 87.31 right there. Let's see what happens here. 80. I want to know what happens at 24 even. So far, nothing's hitting 24 even. There we go. But you just have this rapid, just as much size trading here. Come 1106, that will be it. And this was quite a bit built up right there, too. Quite fast at the 24.5. Now you're at 10,000 contracts. And then 10,984 will be it before it falls in. And then obviously at that 24.5 is where you would probably be looking to get in. And we're at 1106, and that's it. It's not going to be up there anymore. And then let's see where it falls in. 11:06 at 11:07. So in a minute, it's gonna drop past this, and then we're down here. Okay. I'm going to let this play because I'm going to write some information. No steps were built. Nothing on steps were built. I'm going to show you this real quick. I'm just answering these questions here. No steps, nothing like out of the ordinary. Tick win. Let's see how many tick wins was this. I think it gets down to 23.5. So yeah, right here. Before we just hover here and then we'll break up again. So you're getting about what time is it? 11:07. So it's 11:07. We had 27 trade here. I'm going to go back. 11:06. So we're looking at 23.5. That's going to be where it goes to. So how much do we have? We have at 23. We have, I'm going to write this down. Oh, shit. Let me put this back over here. I'm going to write something down here. 23.5. We have 21.310. All right. And then by 11:18 is where it starts to rally up again, and then it doesn't see 23.5 for the rest of the day. Yeah. So 11:18, we'll go to 11:18. I'm going to do some math here. All right. Yeah, we're at the high here again. 23.5, so 21.7. I'm going to do some math. So at 23.5, we have 729 minus 213 110. Only 419 contracts. Okay, so realistically, you would only get a one-tick winner. And the reason I'm saying is only 419 traded here. At this level. And it just seems like it was a steamroller up for the day. So if we look at a chart, like severely flat lines. It was just a dead day, really. Come on. So the profit zone's one tick above major. One tick above major peak, and then one tick profit. And I think I answered all the questions, yeah. Yeah. All right, well, so that was Fade Trade 4, and I would be done trading around this time. So about 11:23 is when we start breaking up again. Yeah.